Okay, so I'm going to do another pour tonight. This will be technically my third pour. The first two were using the same pour cup, but they turned out great, so I'm going to do another pour tonight and use some different colors. We'll see how it goes. Okay, so the colors I'm going to use this time are a white, bright aqua green, light blue permanent, and then I'm gonna try and do a little pearl. It's a Martha Stewart kind of a purple pearl, and then a metallic silver. We'll see what these look like. Might be interesting. And then I have my torch ready and my pour cup. Okay, so in my previous videos I've kind of a little bit described the mixing technique. You just squirt a little bit of paint in a cup, depending on how big you're going to do. Tonight I'm going to do, I think this is like a 14 by 14 canvas. So there's a lot more paint in these than my first pour. I'm hoping it goes far enough. I'm actually looking now thinking these two don't have a lot. These two do. Plus there's one more there. I don't know if it's enough to cover this, so maybe I'll do another color. Anyway, the idea is that you gotta thin it with some pouring medium, and I do about 20, maybe 30% of the amount of paint I put in. Nothing has been very technical. I'm just kind of guessing and eyeballing. Turned out so good the first time, I think it's fine. And then you put a bunch of water in too until it becomes a very, that's maybe a little thick actually, but it should just drizzle right off like that, see? Just a nice watery, steady flow, like that, see? And then you take this silicone lubricant and I just do a couple sprays like that. Just like that. And then I will stir a little bit again, each of them. It's hard to film and stir, but you get the idea. So I'm going to stir and then I'll be back. Okay, so all my paints have pouring medium, paint, and water, and then the lubricant, and they've all been mixed. So now I'm going to pour them into here, and then we will dump onto the canvas. And I think I have enough paint to cover the canvas. If not, I'll have to do something. So I have a lot of white. I mixed extra white, so I'm going to start with some white on the bottom. And we are ready. So here's my paint. It's all in that cup. I'm just gonna kind of keep it in the middle, but do a circle maybe. Then I'll torch it and spread it. Wish me luck. Okay, so now I'm gonna torch it. Well, I have to say there is cool stuff happening. I mean, look at that. Hopefully all my silver doesn't go off on the edge. I kind of like these color choices. That's an interesting, it's the only color of that came through right there. But it all changes once you start to tilt, so here we go. change hands. I think this paint is gonna go enough, barely though. Try and get that corner down there. I'll try and get this corner down here. Well, it's pretty neat. Kind of wish there were big resting areas. I would say I could have used a little more paint so I didn't have to tilt so much and make it go further. And but this does look great. I like it. This is a cool area right there. Kind of want to get rid of this. What stands out is like there you go. That's the final piece. Off camera I was kind of helping this area out. I think it looks a lot better now. It was kind of a strange spot. But I think this is pretty. I like this. I don't think you can tell on camera, but there's really pretty shimmer in the purple because of the glitter paint. Some really nice areas happening here. Kind of a fun color scheme, I think, on this one. Paint got a little thin over here, you can see, but I think when it dries you won't be able to tell. And there it is. I think it's great. I think it turned out really cool. Wish I could make the shimmer stand out for you guys, because I can see it in real life. It's pretty. Wonder what that'll look like when it's dried. So maybe I'll finish this video in the morning after it's been here all night. It's raised so some airflow can get under and dry this piece. Very cool. Thanks for watching. All right, so here it is dry. Dry to the touch. And it still looks really great. I'm trying to show you that it shimmers. That metallic paint, see it? It's pretty cool in certain lights. Anyway, I really like it. I think it turned out really cool.